What's going on, guys? It's James here. First video shooting about Android, about my S3 that you can all see there. First things first, I'm going to show you, first I'm going to show my case, which I think is essential. Best case I've come across. It's a Casemate, and you can pick it up for about 16 quid. It's meant to be, I think it retails for about 26 quid, but yeah, I picked it up from eBay for about 16 quid. And what it is, it's dual core. So basically, you put like a silicon underneath it, which is quite flexy, as you see there. But then on the sides here, it's real stiff and hard because you've got a hard plastic bit that goes around it. So if you drop it, then the plastic bit won't shatter or anything because the silicon takes the shock as well. So yeah, it's really good actually, and I'm really impressed with it. It also protrudes over the actual screen, so you can put it flat down on the table or anything like that, and you don't have to worry about it. To be fair, it's all good. Real happy with it. Tested it to the limit. Had a few drinks with the lads the other night, and basically they said, "How good is it then?" So I showed them. Obviously, I had a bit of Dutch courage, and I dropped it right on right screen first. And what it does, the lips, they're solid, so you ain't gonna affect the screen there. It's sound. Basically, I was just going to review. It's my first video, as I said, so obviously the camera quality isn't the best, but thanks for watching anyway. I'm just going to show you some good apps that I've come across. I've had the S3 since about June now, and I thought about getting the Nexus 4, but to be fair, it's not much better, so I'm going to stick with this. What has put me off the actual Nexus 4 is the fact that you can't actually get expandable storage. And I think, I didn't think this would be an issue because I use Spotify quite a lot. But when I'm going on holiday or anything like that, I want to put videos onto my SD card and watch them in aeroplane mode, then it is an issue. So, I don't know. And if 4G does take over, I haven't got 4G on this. I think it'll be a while till it takes over in the UK. But again, the Nexus 4 hasn't got 4G. But it looks like a real nice phone, and I'm sure it's real good, especially for the price. Right, so basically, let's jump into the apps that I want to review here. First of all, like I was just talking about, Spotify. And if you haven't got this, you're totally missing out. I mean, I've got it on my Mac, I've got it on my phone, it's just brilliant. So, I literally got all my playlists here. I mean, for a party or anything like that, you can just get playlists so easy. I mean, you must have all heard about it. It just works. And I do a driving job, so when I'm driving around all the time, of course I've got all you can eat data with free. It just plays, and it's just class. It just works, and I'm real happy with it, to be fair. The one thing people do complain about is the fact that you can't turn it into landscape mode, which if you've got a dock in your car, I can see why it's an issue. But surely it'd be an easy fix for Spotify, you'd think that, but still nothing on that. What else would I like to see on? Soundhound. That I've found is better than Shazam. It's quicker. And yeah, I'm real happy with Soundhound. It also gives you recommendations down at the bottom. The charts, your history here. So what I usually do if I'm in the pub, and because I often find if I go to the jukebox, I can never think of a song. So I just flick Soundhound on, and I've got all the ones that I've recently liked. So obviously, they're always a good shout to put on in the pub. Right, next one is a game. It's Stick Tennis. Now, this game for me I'm not much of a games person. It's hard to get me into games. I like FIFA and that, but for games on your phone, this is just brilliant. I mean, it's so addictive, and I'm hardly just going to be hard to show you on this camera how good it is. But the graphics are good. It just works. It's just brilliant. Give it a go. Definitely recommend it. It's free. Just turn that down there. But yeah, literally, it's obviously not doing too good there. But as you can see, the graphics are brilliant on it. And you can go on it for hours. I mean, I've gone on it for hours, especially when you're on long distance journeys and that. Mrs. wasn't too happy with me, but it's one of them. It's really addictive, and yeah, I'd definitely say get that one. Right, moving on to the next app. It is TV Portal, and this, I think, will come in handy for a lot of people. I'm not going to rate it just yet, maybe later. Right, basically, especially if you've got a HDMI cable for your phone, mini HDMI into this, it would be brilliant to put it onto your TV. I do a lot of streaming. I've got Netflix, but it isn't brilliant, to be fair. The updates on it are rubbish. It's not brilliant. I watched 24 on it, and it does a job for that. But new Dexter's on this because it's out in America, and it is really good. I can just show you, for instance. It's got all Homeland, all your Homeland. I'll just type in. Well, just got Homeland here there. Right. So basically, what it does, it brings all the links up for you. So if you want to watch Homeland, there's all your links there. So you got Video Den, Vidball Now Video, 180, Upload. It's all brilliant. And just choose one. If one doesn't work, you can see it won't be loading. Then just get another one. But often enough, it does work, and it doesn't often buffer at all. It just streams brilliantly. So yeah, definitely recommend that. But there's, as you can see, working fine. And I thought that was a real good. Yeah, I've got to say though, you need MX Player if you're going to use this. Use MX Player. MX Player is brilliant anyway. MX Player is brilliant if you're going to download stuff and put it onto your SD card. MX Player is the one, because it just plays all formats. So you wouldn't have to format anything. Like when I was on holiday, just chuck them on there, literally, and then it just plays any format without having to format it. Right, next is SwiftKey. SwiftKey is brilliant. It's got over, I think it's over 1 million downloads. I don't know what it is. I'm just guessing there, to be fair. But I've had this on all my phones. I mean, it's just brilliant. As you can see, what it's so good at is it reads your previous messages, and then it comes up with its own natural dictionary. So it's really good in that point. But you have to pay for this. It's on Google Play, but you can get it cheekily off 4Shared. If you're into all that, you know what to do. But I'm not promoting that, obviously. But yeah, it is really good, and I'd definitely say it's better than the actual original keyboard on Samsung. Maybe in the new update, we'll get a better keyboard in Jelly Bean 4.2.2. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Right, the next one is Appleware. It's just a basic recommendation. I use it daily, to be fair. Go onto your top apps, and that's where I'm getting these film apps and that from. I'm finding things on here that you wouldn't find without getting told on the market. So I'm telling my friends about these maps. You can see trending today, that's what everyone's downloading. And then you can see popular this week. And then you can see games as well. So it's real good. And you can see how many people have installed it and how many people have removed it. So yeah, that's real good. I like that app. Use that on a daily basis. Next one is 365 Scores. If you're into your football, I'd say this is quite an essential app. I use LiveScore, which is quite handy, but this is what I'd come across last week. And I tried it on my Saturday where I had a look at Cheeky Accumulator on, and it basically updates you and gives you alerts for anything you want. Yellow cards, goals. Some people bet on yellow cards, so yeah, it's real good. And then it gives you video highlights as well. So in the Champions League last week when Southwick playing, it gave me a video highlight straight away of the actual game as well. So it was not the game, sorry, the actual highlight of a goal. And it's about a couple of minutes after I give you the highlight, but that's real good if you're on the go. And I find the alerts real handy, because I found the alerts actually coming in before Soccer Saturday as well, which is real good, real good. Yeah, so that's a must-have app. Last app is Zedge. A lot of you probably know about Zedge, but I find this. I've gone through a lot of wallpaper and apps, and this for me is just by far the best. I mean, everything I get off here, just flick through. I've noticed on it now though, you do get a lot of ads on it. You get ads just there now, and it's a little bit annoying, but yeah. But it is real good. I mean, the quality of them are just brilliant. You can't see on this camera because I'm actually filming off my Nexus 7. Until I get a good camera, that's what I will be using. But yeah, that's about it, guys. You can see that wallpaper there. That's what I actually got off Zedge. I like a nice dark background because obviously it conserves battery, and I like to keep the power saving mode on. Or if I use it for the first 50% where I'm hammering it and I need it for games or something like that, then I'll take power saving mode off and then have it going on at 50%, something like that. But it does enhance your battery a lot. I mean, I could show you on here now. Battery. if we look at battery here now, it's actually been on. I don't know if you can see that. Well, it's on it's backwards anyway. It's been on for 17 hours. You just trust me on that, and still got 33%. So it's doing really well. But yeah, that's about it for this actual video, folks. As I say, it's my first video, so please be nice. But also, a few tips on that would be very handy. I know I need a new camera, and yeah, I'll obviously have to brush up on my skills, but I know my stuff about phones. So I'll be back here shortly. So please subscribe and please like as well. That'd be real handy and a big help for me, because you all know it's hard to start out on a video making here. So thank you very much for that. Cheers, bye bye.